Hey, what's up everybody? This is Leroy and welcome to my channel, 40 and Broke, where we're all about getting out of debt, saving, investing, and getting our finances under control so we can live the life we've always dreamed of. So as you can see, I'm on my first walk of the spring. It feels great. Well, it's not my first walk, but it's the first walk that I've been able to do a video on. So that's why we're wobbling a little bit, but oh, it feels great. As you can see, it's right here we got evening time in Michigan. Don't have the corn planted yet, but that'll be there soon. So this is the road I walk down. Got shrubs around me, but it's a little chilly, but man, it feels great to be out walking and talking into my phone again. So glad winter's over. Still a little bit chilly. I just got out of the shower though, but I felt like walking, so I come out here. But what I wanted to talk about today was taxes. So specifically our tax returns. So we've had these couple stimuluses and they've kind of overshadowed tax returns. So I thought, what better thing to talk about than tax returns? So what can you do with your tax return to get yourself ahead? So I would say, just like with your stimulus, use it to pay bills, pay down debt, or just like that other stuff with the, with the stimulus that I said to do, invest it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your company, invest in a side hustle, invest in anything. Just as we can tell with this pandemic that's been going on and all the shutdowns we've been having all of last year, multiple sources of income are crucial. And you want to take whatever you can to get another source of income coming in. So whatever it is, try to use something to your advantage. Everybody has something. There's something that everybody can do. I was talking to someone today and she was saying, well, I want to start a YouTube channel. I'm like, start a YouTube channel. And she said, well, I'm not sure what I would do. There's so many channels out there for the stuff I like. And I'm like, that means there's a market for it. So she likes to do crocheting. So I was like, there you go. I know our Big's Adventure. She has a whole playlist that's Crochet with Me, where she does crocheting, and she said, and then this woman that I was talking to today, she was like, well, I could also do, I thought about doing a video about what things that women should know that they don't know. She was like, for instance, she told a story about how she found a woman that didn't know how to check the air in her tires. So she's like, well, here, I'll show you how to check the air in your tires. Do you know how to put air in your tires? She's like, these are simple things. And she's a truck driver, so she's like, these are simple things that I know how to do that I think everybody should know how to do. She's like, well, maybe I could do something like that. And I'm like, the possibilities are endless. So obviously I've rambled off a little bit. But what I'm saying is, use that tax return and start on your side hustle. Start doing something that will bring you in extra income. Especially, we've seen with this pandemic what relying on one source of income will do. There's another YouTube channel called JT Hustles, and this guy made a great point. He said, take that money, he was talking about the stimulus money, he said, take that stimulus money and use it to work on your side hustle. He's like, you're already paying your bills. You already know that you can pay those. So take that money, get that side hustle going, and start bringing in some extra income. Oh, got a car coming. And start bringing in some extra income. So that's the first thing to do. You know, that's something you really should do, especially if you're already making your bills. If you can already cover your bills, use that tax money to bring in extra source of income, you know. So that's kind of what I'm doing with a little bit of my tax money. I mean, I am setting aside some because I know we have expenses coming up, like with our tax return, which we should be getting back soon. We got a nice chunk. So, but that's because we have side hustle stuff and we're able to claim certain things. Now, side note, before I get into rambling about what I'm spending my income tax on, if you go to my channel, I have a playlist that's called audiobooks. And I'll have to check, but there should be an audiobook by Tom Wheelwright. It's called Tax-Free Wealth. He's part of the Rich Dad organization. And he made a great point. He was like, if you want to save on taxes, figure out what the government wants from you so that you can write it off. And what do they want? They want businesses. So, oh, hold on. I don't know if you can see this. No. Barely see it. See right up there? Barely see it moving. There's a pheasant went across the road. You don't see many pheasants anymore. Oh, it's up in the yard. It's already gone. But, what was I saying? Tom Wheelwright. Okay, so Tom Wheelwright wrote this book called Tax-Free Wealth, and he was basically saying that I think roughly 5% of the tax code is designed to make you pay more in taxes, and 95% of the tax code is designed to make you pay less in taxes. That made me look at taxes totally different. So now it's like I told my tax preparer, everything I do is geared towards how can I turn this into a business and make money off it. So check out that playlist. I have all kinds of playlists where I find stuff that's pretty cool and I'll turn it into a playlist, such as I have a side hustle playlist. I have audiobooks, daily motivation. I'm not sure. I just whole bunch of playlists that I have down there that, you know, stuff. If you need something to help you, you know, light a fire under you, I probably got a playlist there for you. They'll give you ideas to do stuff, ideas for side hustles. But anyways, yeah, like JT Hustles said, you know, use that stimulus, get you a side hustle going. I say the same thing with your tax reforms or your tax refunds. Use that to get a side hustle going. Now, back to what I was saying about my income tax return. Youngest daughter's gonna need braces, so, you know, we're setting aside a good chunk of that for braces, and then we're setting aside enough for some, so we can buy some farm fresh pork, farm fresh beef. We buy that every year, and then prepay our propane because then I don't have to deal with it, and they just come fill it, and I get it at a cheaper rate. So that's what we're doing, and then the rest of the money, might pay a few bills with it. You know, get some debts paid onto, save a bunch of it so my wife can have money during the summer because she doesn't work during the summer. She works for the school. So basically that's what we're gonna do. Set it aside, buy some stuff, and set aside, and buying some stuff, I mean, I'm not saying we're just gonna go blow it on consumer stuff. It's actually stuff that we're gonna use, you know, propane stuff that we need, food, etc. So basically that's it. You know, so all I wanted to say was I get to take a walk. I'm extremely happy about that. Get you a side hustle. Use that money, get you a side hustle. So, all right, everybody, what are your plans to do with your tax refunds? And are you thinking about starting a side hustle? You paying bills? You paying off loans? What are you doing getting out of debt? Pay off that high interest debt. That's what I got to say. Don't invest that money when you got high interest debt. You know, that high interest debt just eats up any return you're going to get in that market. So, but, so what are you guys doing? All right. You know, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of this evening. And I'm going to finish my walkout. Y'all have a good evening, and let me know what you're doing with that tax return. All right, later, everyone.